Hey everyone, ready for another deep dive into the world of technology? Today we're going to dive into three advancements that seem like something out of a movie.
That's right. We're going to talk about AI controlling your computer, quantum computing breaking barriers, and even synthetic humans with real muscles.
There's so much to cover that I don't even know where to start. I think we should begin with this Google AI or Jarvis.
Good. Jarvis uses Gemini 2.0 technology to interact with the browser and perform quite complex tasks.
Like booking a flight or shopping online?
That's right. And more, it fills out forms, reads emails. It's like a personal assistant that browses the internet for you.
Wow. But what about privacy? This AI will have access to all our stuff, right? The browsing history.
Yes, it's a valid concern, but Google assures that Jarvis only collects data with the user's permission and that this data is encrypted. Everything is neat.
Yes, but it's always good to be careful with data, right?
For sure. That's why Google is gradually launching Jarvis, with a small group of testers.
To test the security and see if everything is working properly?
Exactly. It's better to prevent than to remedy, right?
Makes sense. Now, let's shift from AI to quantum computing. Microsoft and Google have created the first fully functional logical qubit.
That's right. Remember we talked about quantum computing before? Qubits are like turbocharged bits.
Yes, but I confess I still don't quite understand this story of qubits being 0 and 1 at the same time.
Yeah, quantum physics is pretty crazy, but the important thing is that the logical qubit is much more stable than regular qubits.
Ah, I see. And why is that important?
Because the instability of qubits is one of the biggest problems in quantum computing. With the logical qubit, we can have more reliable quantum computers.
Cool. And what kind of things can we do with reliable quantum computers?
Oh, a lot of things. Discover new medicines, model the climate accurately, create super secure encryption. The possibilities are endless.
Wow, quantum computing is truly revolutionary. And Microsoft is heavily investing in this with the Usury Quanto platform, right?
Yes, they want to democratize access to quantum computing. Imagine, anyone with a computer will be able to use this technology.
And to conclude this first part of our deep dive, let's talk about synthetic humans.
Cone Robotics is developing androids with real muscles. They move like humans. It's impressive.
We saw the images, it looks like a science fiction movie. But what about it? What are the implications of this? Robots replacing humans.
Look, this technology has enormous potential. Robots can work in dangerous places, care for patients, help at home.
That's true, but we need to be careful, right? Ethical issues, impact on the job market, there's a lot to think about.
Yes, ethics must always come first. We cannot let technology control us.
I agree. And this discussion will continue in the next part of our deep dive. We'll be right back.
Returning to Jarvis, I think we could explore better how it worked. We talked about Gemini 2.0 technology, but not about how it makes Jarvis so different.
That's true. How does it manage to do things that other virtual assistants can't?
Gemini 2.0 is multimodal. It processes like various types of information at the same time: text, images, code.
I see. So it understands the web page in a more complete way.
Exactly. It's not just text. It's as if it learns to navigate the internet like we do, recognizing images, interpreting texts.
That's cool. And it learns over time, right? The more we use it, the more it adapts.
Yes, it uses machine learning to analyze user behavior. Then, over time, it can even anticipate needs and make suggestions.
Impressive. And security. With so much autonomy, it can't be used for wrong things, like by hackers.
It's a risk that Google is taking seriously. They are using advanced encryption to protect data, and also systems that detect suspicious behavior.
Shoo, that's good. But what about the user? Is there a way to know if the data is secure?
Google says that privacy is a priority. Jarvis only collects data with the user's permission, and the data is encrypted and stored securely.
All right. It seems that Google is doing its homework. Changing the subject. Let's go back to quantum computing. I wanted to better understand this story of qubits, being 0 and 1 at the same time.
Yes, quantum computing is somewhat complex. Qubits use quantum physics and superposition to perform calculations in a different way. It's as if, instead of exploring a maze path by path, it explores all at the same time.
So it's much faster?
Very much. And it's not just speed, it's a completely new way of solving problems. Quantum computing can solve problems that normal computing, even with the most powerful supercomputer, could not.
Wow. And what areas can quantum computing impact?
Various: medicine, materials, science, artificial intelligence. In medicine, for example, it can simulate molecules, create new drugs.
And in artificial intelligence?
It can accelerate the learning of AIs. Imagine AIs that diagnose diseases, translate languages, and control autonomous cars with precision.
Wow, and what about cryptography or quantum? Computing can be a threat.
It can be both a threat and an opportunity. It can break current cryptography, but it can also create much more secure cryptography, impossible to break with traditional computers.
So it's a race to see who gets ahead.
Exactly. That's why research in quantum cryptography is so important. Going back to Microsoft and Quantinuum, the creation of the logical qubit is a huge step.
Why?
Because it is more robust, less susceptible to errors. It is an important step for quantum computing to become a reality.
Cool. Now I think it's time to talk about synthetic humans. This technology is very impactful. Robots that look and act like us.
And we need to think about what makes us human. Is it appearance, feelings, consciousness? And what if machines have all of that?
And if we reach a point where we can't differentiate machines from humans, what rights would they have? There's a lot to discuss.
For sure. Technology advances quickly and we need to think about the consequences. Ethics must guide this development.
But can we control technology? Sometimes it seems that profit speaks louder than ethics.
That's true, but we can't get complacent. We have to participate in the debate, demand that governments and companies invest in ethical and responsible research. Society needs to be informed.
I agree. We need to be protagonists, not just spectators. Going back to synthetic humans, how to deal with the impact on the job market. Robots replacing people is a real concern.
Yes, automation is already impacting the job market, and this trend will continue. But technology also creates new opportunities, new professions.
So, instead of being afraid, we should prepare ourselves, learn new skills, and work together with robots.
That's right. Adaptation and constant learning are key. Developing skills that machines still don't have, like creativity, critical thinking, and seeking areas where humans and machines work together.
Speaking of working together, how can we ensure that the interaction between humans and synthetic humans is ethical and safe?
Ethics must be the foundation of everything. Defining rights and responsibilities, protecting against misuse, ensuring respect and safety.
And how can we, as individuals, contribute to this debate?
By informing ourselves, questioning, and participating, society needs to be informed. Question the ethical implications, and participate in the debate. We decide the future we want to build. Returning to our conversation about synthetic humans, I think we left a question hanging. What makes us human in a world with machines that act and even think like us?
That's true. What really differentiates us? Appearance, feelings, consciousness. And what if machines have all of that?
This is a question we've been asking for a long time, right? And robotics and artificial intelligence only make this question more urgent. What separates us from machines? Consciousness, emotions, creativity, morality. And what if one day machines have all of that?
Yeah, and what if we reach a point where we can no longer differentiate how to define what it means to be human? What rights would these machines have?
What responsibilities?
These are complex questions that we need to face. Technology gives us powerful tools, but we need to use them wisely and responsibly, always thinking about the well-being of humanity.
But can we control technology? Many times it seems that profit is more important than ethics.
It is a real risk, but we cannot give in, We need to inform ourselves, participate in discussions, and demand that governments and companies invest in ethical and responsible research. Society needs to be informed about what is happening.
Totally. We need to participate, not just watch. But going back to synthetic humans, how do we deal with their impact on the job market? Robots replacing people is a concern, right?
Yes, automation is already changing the job market, and that will continue. But technology also creates new opportunities, new professions.
So instead of being afraid, we should adapt, learn new things, and work alongside robots.
Exactly. Adaptation and learning are essential. We need to develop skills that machines still don't have, like creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence. Seeking areas where humans and machines can work together.
And how can we ensure that this interaction is ethical and safe? After all, they are intelligent machines with autonomy.
Ethics must be the foundation, right? We need clear rules for the development and use of synthetic humans, ensuring that they benefit humanity, that we don't lose control, defining rights and responsibilities, protecting against misuse, and ensuring respect and safety in interaction.
And how can we, as individuals, participate in this debate?
By informing ourselves, questioning, and participating, society needs to be informed about technological advancements, question the implications, and participate in discussions. We decide the future we want.
That's right. Technology is changing everything very quickly, and we need to be prepared for the challenges and opportunities. And that's all for today. Thank you for joining us in this dive into the future of technology. Until next time.